Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Mike Martin's here with the Mike Martin channel. Guys, thanks for joining me. Guys, don't forget to set your reminders for tonight's show. We got Alaska Prepper. I prepared a few cool questions to ask him. Cool, get it? It's cold out. Now, I got a few questions we want to ask him, and then we're going to open up the chat and calls for people to call in to ask him questions about prepping, preparedness, importance of prepping. So jump on board tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, I kind of want to throw something out there of I think most utter importance. So if you're watching this in the United States, you're watching this in New Zealand, Australia, wherever you are that speaks English, I really recommend you guys, because the so-called free world, the West, the development, the developed nations, the most prosperous regions of the world, I'm very afraid of things that are happening. I'm not trying to fear monger and create fear in people and blah, 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 and all this stuff. But I think people in the United States need to pay very close attention now. Before, during the Trump administration, it didn't really matter too much. But now I think Americans need to pay attention because Amerifornia is coming. Amerifornia is on its way. And I'm very concerned about Amerifornia. Now, with housing is going to go 40 to 100% in middle America. So the cheap areas, like the cheaper, more affordable areas for the average wage earners, like Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, North and South Carolina, Iowa, places like that are going to start getting more and more and more expensive because of the mass exodus out of those cities. Now, I need you guys to really pay close attention to this, because in Canada, I heard again that they're pushing for a snap election. A snap election means, okay, people have no confidence in the government, let's go ahead and create a snap election. But here's the issue with that. Because of this massive virus, most of the world's opening up, some of the world's closing back down. I don't even know if they're tricking or treating. They closed back down again in Australia. So I'm not sure. So this is my theory, and I've already made several videos on this. So pay very close attention, especially if you're in America, because you just had an election with mail-in ballots. So what's going to happen here is it looks like they want to have a snap election. Oh, there's no confidence in this government. Oh, this government's corrupt. Oh, no one trusts the government. So now somebody from Newfoundland messaged me to tell me, hey, Mike, they're actually discussing mail-in ballots now here for a snap election because of this ravaged virus that's ravaging through everything. Interesting. I knew it was going to happen. I know that's what they're going to obviously work towards, and they want to spin what happened down in America in Canada. And this way, the Liberal Party will get a majority party in Canada because it doesn't have a majority, right? So now the Liberal Party will get a majority with the mail-in ballot system. So I hope you could read through my lines and see what I'm trying to say here, right? A majority, obviously conservatives don't want a majority Liberal Party, right? Especially if you're conservative, you don't want one. So if you could read through the lines, right, you could kind of feel what I'm trying to say here, if you know what I'm saying, right? Right. Okay, so that's what I'm afraid of. I'm super duper afraid of this happening in Canada because now, technologically advanced, we got everything, right? Okay, well, here's my phone. My wife's got a phone. Now, everybody that has a SIN number tied to a phone number, which is already done in Canada, that SIN number indicates whether you could vote if you're a permanent resident, you're on a temporary license, or you're this. That SIN number tied to your phone, you should receive a message. Hi, welcome. Who would you like to vote for today as Canada's Prime Minister? Go ahead and click the button and click Confirm to Send. That's it. Done. But they can't do that because the numbers won't sway the way they want them. Maybe in 100 years, people might force it down their throats and say, look, I have barometrics on my phone. So my cat isn't going to log into my phone and go ahead and vote for me ahead of time. Or vote for me. Okay, my child, nobody has my barometrics. That's the safest way. I log into my phone. Oh, but what if somebody's borrowing someone's phone? Well, I mean, what are the odds of that? And what are the odds of, you know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think someone's going to borrow somebody's phone. So we have the technology to make voting right, like legit and clean. Like, I mean, we're talking streamlined clean. Yes, somebody could hack in and manipulate those numbers. Yes, somebody could hack in and just say whatever they feel like saying, right? Yes, there's all that. But there's got to be some sort of, if they want democracy, or if they want democracy to work, if they want a democratic system that's going to, like, representation by the people, you'll get a different outcome. In America, hand to God, as sure as my name, if every phone got, who are you voting for today? Please scan your barometrics and send in your vote and confirm. As sure as my name, the election outcome in the United States would have been completely different. There should be like a live website from the government showing live tally votes as they come in from people voting on their devices. So they want to tie us to our devices with these COVID passports. They want to tie us to all this stuff to our devices. They want to know where we are. So they're going to say, oh, what if someone's not? You're following everywhere I'm going. You're seeing what I'm ordering. They know more. These cell phones know more, and these big companies that sell this information know more about us than we know about ourselves. So I kind of want to throw this out there to create awareness. We're technologically sound now to do something like this. We get a notification, or we get like a certified email from the federal government. Everybody's email becomes certified with 2 pieces of ID, requiring a SIN number and, let's say, a driver's license. The information's there anyway. I'll go ahead and sign up for that so I could vote like that. And I want like a live feed showing on the government website who's voting for, not even a government, and a secondary website and a Tri-City and a third website to give this information so people could see if anything's getting messed up. You know what I'm saying? Now, in America, people are already registered voters. So why don't they just start showing who's voting for who? I don't think there's, it's got to be private. Yeah, it's got to be private, because if the election gets rigged or fixed, there's no way of proving it because nobody knows who voted for who. But in the United States of America, I typed in a friend's address the other day. He goes, type in my address. You can look at that. It shows that he's a registered voter and he voted for Trump and everything. So everybody knows who's voting for who. So why would this be a big secret? Why would they want to keep, you see what I'm saying? So there needs to be some sort of transparency measures put into place, because if everybody gets a message and they have 3 days to reply, or your vote becomes null, I am so for this. You have no idea. I think they already have all our information anyway. Might as well tether it, set it all up, so this way we could see who's voting for who. We don't have to see the person exactly who's voting, but we could see the votes as they come in. We could actually see a better way than the mainstream bought out dinosaur media. So I propose this challenge to all governments out there. Hey, you know where we are? You know where they could track. They know I'm in my store because I got my phone on me. Heck, they could probably hack into my cameras and see that I'm here too. Might even hack in. They probably push 2 buttons and they'll find out. So I kind of wanted to put that out there because I believe that something needs to change real quick. Let me know in the comments if you believe in this system that I'm just kind of throwing out there, if it makes sense. If it doesn't, then it's okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Look forward to reading your comments later, guys. Thanks for everything, guys, especially all the emails and messages. It means so much to me that you guys are here for the channel and creating a good discussion platform here. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.